I'm with John Kosinski and Justine Bateman at the Writers Guild of America, and they are big proponents in the fight for net neutrality. They're going to give us a little scoop about what net neutrality is, why should we care? Hello, John. Hello, Justine.
Hi.
Hi.
So tell me, for all those people out there who might not know what net neutrality is, what is it all about?
Right now, everybody enjoys their time on the internet. They're able to get to the sites they want to get to at whatever speed their internet providers are giving them, right? You don't get to one site faster than another site unless it's a site that has incredible amount of images or something that take a little longer to load. But you don't have trouble getting to your favorite site. But imagine a world where if your favorite site hadn't paid a particular amount of money to your internet provider, say AT&T or Comcast, somebody like that, you're suddenly unable to get to your favorite site. Or your favorite site is suddenly, it feels like you've got dial-up speed. It suddenly feels like 1997 or something like that. Without net neutrality, that's a possibility. With net neutrality, that will never happen, at least as long as we're able to keep net neutrality a reality. It's basically, we want to keep the freedoms that we're able to have right now. We want to be able to go to the sites we want to go to. We don't want to have anything blocked. We don't want anything muted out. We don't want any of our sites slowed down by the internet providers. So it's basically avoiding a horrible internet situation.
So you were in D.C., John, last week. What's the latest?
The latest is the FCC, the Federal Communications Commission, has put out rules for the internet. And basically what these rules would do are prevent the ISPs, the internet providers, the people that actually provide the wire into your house or business to provide you with internet service. It would prevent them from interfering with your web traffic, prevent them from degrading web traffic, prevent them from blocking sites, as Justine said. Essentially, what these rules would do is preserve the open architecture of the internet since the internet has been created, allowing people to access the legal content of their choice and keeping the internet the open and innovative platform it's always been.
So the FCC passed this law?
The FCC started a rulemaking. So this is the very beginning of the process. Over the next 120 days, individuals and companies from all over the country are going to be able to submit comments and react to those rules. The Writers Guild wholeheartedly supports the rules as they're written right now. We think this is a great step. And then finally, in about 120 days or more, the FCC will finally order the final rules to be adopted.
So why should we care?
Well, the reason this is, I wanted to just mention that the reason this is coming to the forefront so much is that these proposed rules, the reason these rules are being proposed is because the tenets have already been violated. There's been,
Comcast did something with the BitTorrent site.
That's correct. Comcast was illegally blocking consumers' access to certain web applications. Clear violation of net neutrality. AT&T was muted lyrics of a Pearl Jam concert that they found offensive. The lyrics were statements made about then President George Bush. So we had a couple.
Planned Parenthood.
That's right. Verizon Wireless blocked text messages from Planned Parenthood to their members. Even though their members had signed up to receive these text messages, Verizon attempted to block those messages.
Because Verizon made a morality call or something. And that's incredibly offensive. I mean, not only is this important to Planned Parenthood, it's also important to the Christian Coalition and the NRA. Nobody wants what they are trying to get out to, you know, anyone who's a part of their organization or anyone who isn't. I mean, just it's to me, it's just basically free speech. We don't live in a country where everything gets shut off or blocked or decided by some corporation. I don't think we are. We're not supposed to be living in a place like that. Maybe at times it feels like that, but right now there's something we can do about it, and we don't want to find ourselves in a situation where 10 years from now people look back at, you know, the freedom we have on the internet right now and say, wow, Mom and Dad, what was that like? It's that would be, I would be just horrified at myself that I had allowed that sort of manipulation of the internet to occur. So that's why we want to do everything we can to make sure that it doesn't, and hopefully it will then become like one of those terrorist activities that never happened. You know, you say, you know what didn't happen today, you know, because the CIA was doing its job or whatever. I mean, I'm sure there's hundreds of situations that we just didn't know about, and we'd love for this to be one of those.